Today we're going to learn how to cut a chicken. So really there are 3 things that you need to do this. Obviously a chicken, a really sharp knife, and then a really good cutting board. So this is the way I do it, and you can really do it anyway, but I always start with the wings, and the trick to cutting up a chicken is you want to cut it at the joints. So you want to like make an incision and look for the joint, which I think is right there. Yeah, so you can see where it is. And that's where you want to make your cut, because that's where it's going to come off the easiest. We're going to do it on the other side too, same deal. Look for the joint. And once you've done this a couple times, you'll be better at being able to kind of pick out where the joint is. There you go. See, super simple. So after I do the wings, I then do the legs, the drumsticks. So this one I always have a little bit more trouble with finding the joint, but it's right there, I think, or right there. There it is. There you go. Just chop it off. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's going to be cooked and then eaten. And there you go. So that part's done. And then I also like to trim the chicken, so trim any excess like fat if I'm going to be like using the other parts, and I will show you a little bit later what you can do with this. But so I always trim all that stuff off, make a separate pile, so you can see kind of where the thigh is coming apart from the rest of the body. You want to just slice through it carefully, and again look for the joint, which is right there. There we go. Other side. And you can see, like I said, this is just coming off on its own. And the joint is right there. Slice it. There we go. And we're almost done. Now you just need to take care of the breast. So if you want to keep the breast on the bone, all you really have to do is go and cut down the chicken. This is probably the hardest part about this whole process. And because there's not really a joint up here. Well, kind of there is, but it's not as easy as the other ones. You can tell I'm struggling, but come on. Okay, basically done. Here we go. Let's go from the other side. There we go. Okay, so you have the breasts. At this point, you can cut the breasts in half and make 2. You can also cut them into 4, and you have this bone here. I like to take it off the bone, so I just kind of like run my finger and my knife down here on the membrane and try to separate it, because for what we're using this for, we don't really need the bone, and we're going to use the bones for something else. And this is really great because a whole chicken is cheaper than chicken pieces where they've already been cut for you. So when you buy this, you can, one, customize it. Like if you're cooking for people, like some people like dark meat better, some people like white meat better. So this is like really good because you can literally you can make everyone happy. And then I always, now that I separated it, I just go down this way, down the middle. There's the breastbone there. And then just cut it off the bone. And just go slowly so you don't hurt yourself, because that would not be good. There we go. One chicken breast. And the other chicken breast. There you go. So what we're going to do then with the rest of this is you kind of have 3 piles of meat, like your breasts, your dark meat, and then like your bones and extra skin. So you'll see in a few minutes we're going to make soup with this. we're going to make one meal with this and one meal with this. So that's how you cut chicken.